Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Dressing Room Debrief, where Chelsea have won their first Champions League win since being in it back in 2022 when they beat Jose Mourinho's Benfica at Stamford Bridge 1-0. And it was a much needed win considering that we lost against Bayern Munich in the first round of fixtures, but also because we've lost to Brighton, we lost to Man United, we scraped past League One Lincoln. And yeah, it was much more of the same. Very dull, very boring, very painful watch. I don't know if this is the project that the sporting directors wanted with their signings. Um, but yeah, it's very, very bad, I want to say. That's probably an exaggeration because we're not losing ridiculously every week. We haven't been relegated or anything, but the style of play is very dull. There's not really much positives I can say because every time I watch Chelsea at the moment, it just feels like even when we win, it's like we got lucky. It's like we weren't that great. We can get sliced open. And I can't help but wonder with Liverpool on Saturday how easy world-class players will slice through that midfield and defence because it was so easy. Benfica were doing it with ease. They had more chances than us. I think apart from the own goal, the only other chance I can remember is the header that the keeper saved in the second half. Um, Ill discipline, three red cards in three games. Just awful. It's not even like it's really bad tackles or anything. They're like stupid, stupid mistakes. And yeah, we're paying the price. It's really hard to see where we're going with this project just because I think everything's on the sporting directors, and until they go, I don't think Chelsea will be fighting for titles now, unfortunately. The recruitment's bad. You've seen it with Gittins, although he hasn't had time to settle, which I'm willing to give him. Every time he's come on, it's looked like an absolute car crash of a cameo. And I feel for him. I do. I feel sorry for him. But yeah, it's just you look at players like that who you've spent 60 million on, and I can't help but think that if we bought world-class centre backs and world-class goalkeepers, we'd be a lot closer to competing for titles of the like of the Champions League and the Premier League. But instead, we keep buying wingers that the manager clearly doesn't trust anyone. We've brought Gay back from Sunderland loan, and we don't play him. We play Tyreek George, who's a winger up top, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. And I can't help but think again, the sporting directors are telling Maresca not to play him because they want to swap him for that guy at Strasbourg. And that just really pisses me off because it shows how much immediate thinking they're not doing. Like we've got a team that we spent over £2 billion on, and we should be competing for titles. And yet they think that we can wait for January. The season's done by January near enough. You know whereabouts you're going to be, whether you're going to be competing for title, competing for top four, you know, or just mid-table mediocrity or relegation. You know whereabouts by January, and that's too late. And this is what really annoys me with these sporting directors. They think they, lackadaisical. They've got time. They're all like, oh, we don't want to sign a defender. Now Colwell's out for the season, and it's just abysmal. And until the sporting directors go, I can't see Chelsea fighting for titles, unfortunately.